Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 242 for Saturday, October 31st, 2009. Happy Halloween everybody. As you can see, this is my very makeshift costume. I've worn them in a few other videos. This is my nerd that doesn't know when to take off his 3D glasses outfit. It's not really my costume. I'm just wearing them. I'm just gonna wear it for the video. You gotta deal with it. It's Halloween, so I thought that I would review my favorite Halloween film to watch. Not necessarily the scariest movie, obviously it's not, but that film is The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas is directed by Henry Selick and has a producing credit from Tim Burton with the story concept from Tim Burton as well. And The Nightmare Before Christmas, for those of you who don't know or haven't seen the film, which I would be shocked if there are people out there watching this that haven't, it's about a guy named Jack Skellington who's basically a skeleton, and he discovers that there's all these doorways into different holidays in the woods. He lives in Halloween Town, which basically all they celebrate is Halloween, every October 31st, and he discovers Christmas Town, which invokes the idea of Christmas that he doesn't know about. So he tries to bring that Christmas cheer to his dark, grim town, and safe to say some things go awry. The Nightmare Before Christmas is probably, it is my favorite film to watch around Halloween time, and I think the reason is for a few factors. One, it brings about a lot of nostalgia for me. The film came out when I was about 7 or 8. And I remember seeing it in theaters with my dad and loving it as a kid, even though some of the images were kind of horrifying to me at the time. And I think the music to the film, almost every song, there's songs that people my age know and can recite lyrics to. What's This? This is Halloween. The Kidnap the Sandy Claus song, I remember singing that constantly as a kid. Just running around going, "Kidnap the Sandy Claus." Not going to do anymore. I think the story is really well done, and it's got a heart in it that I think animated films need to have in order to be pretty successful. And I think behind this dark exterior has a very heartfelt story about a guy trying to do right and kind of not understanding what that is. I think it's also an inventive movie because it captures two holidays in one. I do consider it more of a Halloween-oriented film, but there is some Christmas stuff in there as well, if you have a sick, twisted head and you want to watch this around Christmas time. It is also one of the few films I remember as a child drawing all of the characters on this really long, white sort of piece of paper. I remember just the animation to this film, I think, is very unique. It's stop motion, and I think it all looks really cool. There's a scene when Jack is first singing in the beginning, and he kind of walks down this hill that's all tucked away, and then it starts to slowly unravel as he's walking down it. Very cool stuff. I don't really have any criticisms at all for this film. I absolutely love it. I think if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. If you have seen it, you should check it out because it's quite amazing. It stands the test of time, in my opinion, and I guess it's proven true because it comes out in 3D every Halloween for you to see in theaters, and it still makes money, so there you go. Anyway, I give The Nightmare Before Christmas a 5 out of 5. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Have a happy Halloween, and a way to even have a happier Halloween, if that's not a cheesy enough segue. Head over to nitpicket.com, nitpicket.com, for this week's episode of the Nitpicket Podcast Halloween special, where Leland and I count down our top 3 scariest films of all time and our top 3 films to watch at Halloween. I guess this is kind of a spoiler. This is my number 1. We also review Antichrist together, which is a very interesting discussion to say the least. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Watch out for razor blades in your candy, and I will see you next time.